Hey, this is Mad Hatter here, and I'm at a build that I did with the newest version of Structura, and this update is big. So, to give you an idea of what I've added, is now you can place an armor stand, impose it, and set up a larger than 64 block build that it doesn't matter where you put the armor stand, it will end up putting the blocks in the same spot. So, this might be confusing to people. This is very different than the way it's worked in the past, but I'm going to go through and show you what's up and how this all works out. And yes, this is Bedrock Edition. Yes, this is sort of similar to Litematica. And no, it doesn't disable achievements or cause you to not be able to play on servers or require behavior packs. We'll get into that all in a minute. What is Structura and how does it work? Structura is a build templating pack that is similar to Litematica in some ways, but is different than others. Structura is a pure resource pack. It's a pure texture pack that you put on your world or on your global resources, and all of the armor stands in Minecraft are reskinned, reshaped to include a build that looks like the build you had in a creative world. The way that you set this up is you go to a creative world, you build whatever you want, then you give yourself a structure block with the /give command, place the structure block down, make the structure block surround your build, and then export it as an MC structure file. At the time that I'm recording this video, the only two Minecraft versions that support exporting structure files are Android and Windows 10. For iOS, Council, and other things, that's just not a feature that's available in Minecraft at this time, and I don't have a way to fix that. After you export the structure file, there's two ways that you can use this. One, I have a Discord bot. If you're on Android, the Discord bot will allow you to make your own packs. You can get my link to join the Discord in the description, and the Discord bot is there after you accept the rules. If you're confused by that, watch my video on the Discord bot and it'll explain how to do things there. The other way is with the Windows application. The Windows application has more features than the Structura bot on Discord because the Structura bot costs money to run and the Windows bot runs on your computer, so I don't have to pay for everybody. When I launch the Windows version, you'll get a window that looks like this. There is now an update button that works differently than before. When you push update, it will give you a window that pops up. If you are up to date, it'll tell you you are currently up to date, and if you need an update, it will download the update for you and get everything set up, and it will give you a note here to tell you what to do next. To use Structura, there's two main ways. There is the simple mode, which the bot emulates the simple mode plus a few other features. In this one, what you do is you browse for a structure file, you locate a structure file. I have a number of examples here, and then you give the pack a name, and you hit make pack. You can optionally select make lists. That will give you two things. It will give you in the folder that you are operating on for Structura, it'll give you a block list, which will tell you what things are in your structure file. And it will give you a pack that you can double click and open, and it will install. So if I go back and I activate this test pack, now when I join a world, I will have the ability to place this Structura file down and move it around however I want to build whatever thing was in that structure file. These are ghost blocks. They are not actually in the game. It doesn't place anything for you. You have to go through and place the items for yourself. Now that is the simple way to make a pack, but under the advanced settings, there's a lot more stuff going on. Now I can give a name tag name, and I can attach more than one structure to the armor stand, and it'll be selected based upon the name. This is useful when you have maybe a lot of redstone circuits or something that you want to have visible in one pack, and you just want to use name tags to do that. These offset numbers, what they do is they allow you to adjust where the build that you're working on is centered compared to your armor stand. So if you want to move the build relative to your armor stand, you change these, the X, the Y, and the Z. This transparency slider, what it will do is allow you to make the blocks less visible or more visible to your liking. When you add a pack with a name tag, it ends up down here and you can remove it. Which brings us to big build mode. Big build mode is the newest feature to enter Structura. Let's go to an example world where I have some structures set up and some big builds set up. This is the Millennium Falcon I was showing you earlier in the video. Down here, you can see that these are structure files and they are as big as they can get, and it does not house the whole build. In previous versions of Structura, that was a problem. You'd have to use name tags and things would get pretty laggy and all that other stuff. In this version of Structura, what you do is you export all of these the same way by pushing the export button and saving as. And then when you go into Structura big build mode, you can browse for a structure file. In this case, I have named them Falcon 1, 2, 3, 4. Click Add Model, and keep doing that for all of the structures that you care about. Now, by default, what will happen is it will find the most negative or the smallest value in your structure file, which is the one with these color quarters. It'll make this coordinate whatever is in this setting. So in my case, this is minus 66, 11, and minus 12. If I hit get global coordinates, it will give you those numbers here. It's actually slightly different. It's one block over. It's 65 just because I wasn't standing in the right block. But you can see this is where it's located in the original world, but you can choose to move it to another spot in your world. Now, after you make a new pack, it will make all of the armor stands place to whatever block coordinate you put in the world, which in my case means that I could come over here after activating the pack and put the armor stand anywhere. Let's show you what that looks like. We're going to attach that to the world file just because I'm a bit lazy. Now if I place this armor stand down and I break a block, when I pose it to the right pose, that block shows up. And it doesn't matter where I place this armor stand, it will always show up right there. It doesn't matter the rotation or orientation of the armor stand, it'll always put it in the correct spot in your world. It's super handy when working with lots of people on big builds. This is super handy for when you find structure spawns in a creative world, like for real survival world. It's super handy for a lot of those things. But it is different than the way things used to work. So we will have to just get used to how that difference plays out. Anyway, this is the new release of Structura. I can now actually update things using the update button. So hopefully when things break, like a block is not working, you can try to update. And if it is fixed, then you'll get that fix. Now, I have a laundry list of blocks that don't work, and that laundry list grows with every update, even if they don't add blocks to Minecraft, because Mojang is currently in the process of fixing inconsistencies across the commands. You've seen that the logs have changed in commands, you've seen that concrete's changed, and I expect those things are going to keep changing because there's still a huge number of inconsistencies in Minecraft that need to get fixed, which means when they fix those, they will break that block in Structura, and we will have to use the update button to fix it. So, with all of that being said, this has been the biggest update to Structura yet. It has huge lag improvements. It has the improvements to the updater. It has big build mode. It has so many new features in it, and if you like it and you want it to keep getting developed, please drop a like, please subscribe, and give me a comment saying how you used it in the comments of this video. I use it a lot. I hope you do too. Anyway, this is Mad Hatter, and I'm out. Bye!